Hey guys, it's Brian and welcome back to another Firebird Friday video. This week's episode is pretty cool because this is the first time we're putting the license plate on the 67 Firebird and we're taking her for her alignment to where we can start doing road tests to make sure the 67 can make it back to Firebird Fest in May. So if you want, hang tight. We're going to put the plate on. We're going to drive it to the alignment shop, see if they'll let us record the alignment, and then we'll drive it home. We'll see how she's doing on this week's episode of Firebird Fridays. Now, when we picked the car up back in 2000, we didn't quite get the license plate for it right away. We had some title issues. We got through the title issues. About a year later in 2001 is when we picked up the license plate, and it's so close to my wife's name, Jeannie, we decided just to keep it. That was a quinky dink. But we've kept it in the windshield, the front windshield, just because when we test drove it around the neighborhood, we wanted to have the plate with us in case something happened. It's licensed, it's insured, that's all good, but we've never put it on the back. Well, today, we're putting it on the back, and we're driving to the line shop. So with that, I'm gonna reach in, grab this plate. Now, let's get this on the back of the Firebird. Here's that plate kind of goes, and those holes line up just fine, but these, I don't think, yep, we're going to need something to get those on there with. So, went and picked up this little adapter kit. Let's see if this will work for us. So, it looks like these ones here will pop in. I said pop in. There we go. Now, this one here, there's not going to be a way to get those in there. That's a completely different way of doing things. So I guess we got to pull this off real quick. All right, see if we can get this off here. There we go. That's off. We'll use another one of those. All right. There we go. Ugh. Hey, that thing right there, that's going to work to our advantage. All right, so let's screw these in. Right on. Right on. We are ready for our first official drive with our license plate. You can give that, Casey. Nope, we got the license plate on. First roundabout. This is my first time taking it on a major road. Okay, we've made it. All right, so we got the Firebird here at the Big O, just down the house. Time for well alignment. We're gonna kick back and watch these guys work and align front suspension on the Firebird. So grab a beer, let's watch. All right, so Shane, our technician, picked up the Firebird, whipped it around to get it ready for the bay. He said he really enjoyed working on this car and hearing the story about the car. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? It needs mufflers. Let's get it in the bay. Get it up on the ramps. And let's just see how much it's going to take to get this Firebird flying straight. Up it goes in the air. This is kind of cool. I got to watch this. I've never seen a wheel alignment before, so it's kind of interesting how they hook up all these attachments to each one of the wheels. Technology. All right, he's putting on that front one. He was really cool. He allowed me to film in there. He was cool. He talked to me, kind of let me know as he did things, what we were doing. Love that grill. Love that nose. All right, so up on the rack it goes. Here he's loosening up those tie rods so he can adjust them. And he would watch that computer monitor to adjust the toe in and the camber and stuff. And then this showed him how many shims to put in to the A-arms. Now that minus 1/32 kind of made me wonder, how do you make a minus shim? But he had to do this several times. This was the part he said was kicking his butt. And he wound up putting like damn near 1.5 inches of shims on that passenger side over there. And he was taking his time on it. But again, they held me off for an hour. My appointment was at 2. Look how many shims on that one. But they didn't give me until 3 o'clock. So I was already behind schedule an hour. And Shane was doing his best. He wasn't rushing me to get anything done. He wanted to do the best job he possibly could on the Firebird. I truly appreciate that. So again, he several times rolled it back and forth, got it centered, made sure the steering wheel was where it was supposed to be. And then his manager came out, and this is where I give a thumbs down, and basically told me that stop working on the car and to me to bring it back another day because he had 4 other customers. And I'm like, dude, I waited an hour, but so went ahead and drove it back home. It drove pretty straight and pretty level. So with that, guys, I think we will just call this a day. I'm gonna have to take it back, but the Firebird is running and driving again. Woohoo!